breeze blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to appear. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, and if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells your friend Mike, he's your man. Then he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Yeah, here at Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nation pride.
All right, hey everybody, I'm here. I'm trying to update the website. I hope I'm streaming. I don't even know. I'll put my camera on. There's me out in the sun today. I think I'm live. I see people. Yep. What's cooking? Yeah, so 5 o'clock advisory. I had to. Oh, let's do the clock. Look at this. Oh man, I did it. I turned it off. There, let's comb my hair. I don't know. Is it even workable today? I don't know. It was out in the sunshine all day. I should have combed my hair. So yeah, we just went. We just had new advisories at 5 o'clock. So we're going to talk tropics. I had a hunch that this was going to happen. I got to make sure all my links are working. So bear with me. So you guys say hey to everybody. Not everybody tunes into the website, so we got to switch everything over to 28 because it's tropical depression 28. So I need to make sure everything works here. So let me radar work. What the heck link is that? That is that one will be coming too. So all right, cool. Look at that. All right, so let's put this up. Let's close some windows and then we'll say hey to everybody. See what's going on. Let's talk tropics. Hey, heck yeah, man! I was watching weather all day. We had softball today here in sunny Florida in Clearwater. Beautiful blue sky. I have a cowlick. Cowlick. It was a pretty good day. Emily did all right. She had some good hits and good defense. But I was watching this, and I had a hunch we were going to have this at 5 o'clock. The hurricane hunters are out there. They found a closed low circulation. So we'll show you everything cooking in the tropics. So hello Coneheads. That's right. Who am I? I'm Mike's Weather Page. I've been streaming live every single day since May. Pretty much every single day. We talk about weather all winter long, so don't go anywhere. I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur. I'm a cherry picker. I'm a weather wannabe. I'm a nobody. If you want official information, go to the National Weather Service or National Hurricane Center. But we have a good time. I like to act like I know what I'm talking about. I do a good job. But yeah, softball was pretty good. And I could show you some highlights later on. Let me see if I can get my YouTube chat working here. Because they're people too. It's kind of like the peninsula. See, YouTube is like the peninsula of Florida. They're not included with Facebook. They're kind of their own entity. And there we go. We got it. All right, so we usually reserve ABC in the mornings. I always do a shout out for sure. Sometimes I forget, but we'll do it anyways. I go to their page, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, where you can buy. Hey, look at that. We got Granny. We got YouTubers. Susie freaking Day. I like that name. Joey Stewart, what's up? Panama City Dean, I see you guys. Shane, I should be on Facebook, I hope. Facebook is not working. It should be now, I hope. Should be. It took a little while to get on there. But the beer is out, by the way. It's trickling out there. But anyway, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, call them. There's several stores that have it in stock. But they have this on their Facebook page. You can get a free giveaway. Look at this. A dartboard courtesy of St. Pete Distillery. Free. How to enter? Go to ABC's Facebook page. Check it out. You can win this. Dartboard free. So we love ABC. Thank you guys. Hopefully you're there hanging out this weekend. Because it's a fine weekend. It's a fine wine and spirit kind of weekend. So... All right, so NHC Graphics, here's what we got. All right, so these spaghetti models we just got updated. All right, let's just leave this on here. We'll chit-chat a little bit. All right, so we've been watching heavily this Caribbean spot now for over 10 days. And it has indeed developed into something to watch. And could be hurricane in the middle of the Gulf. Usually NHC starts out a little bit conservative, so we're going to watch this happen in real time. But there are many models suggesting a weakening before landfall, so that's good if it happens. It's going to be a fast mover. It should be long gone by Friday, maybe Friday. Let's talk about timing. But we have high pressure building in over Florida. Okay. The steering currents right now are kind of weak, so it's going to hang around a day or so. But eventually, high pressure is going to block Florida, and we have a cold front coming in Wednesday of next week, and that's been the whole theme. This is going to get picked up, and it's going to race on out of here. So by Friday, Saturday, guess what? It might be way out here. So it's not going to linger. It's not going to ruin Halloween. It's not going to linger around with huge rain. But you got to watch it. We got to watch it close. We could be, hurricane in the middle Gulf. So here's your latest spaghetti models. These are fresh. And there you go. Upper Panhandle to Louisiana. The H-Wharf. The H-Wharf and H-Mon are, again, a little bit more eastern biased. I posted that earlier. And the H-Mon and H-Wharf is a little bit more stronger. That they have been very well intensity models. So we have to watch that. 970, 980 could be borderline hurricane. So Christopher, yeah, man, Christopher. This part of Florida, I saw a graphic. I don't know how far down, how far up it goes, but there's been a hurricane watch warning, tropical storm watcher warning, everywhere from Texas to Maine, except for the west coast of Florida. Can you believe that? Hey Judy, you got an open bottle of St. Pete whiskey? That's great. Hey D, I'll check out the pic you just posted. 50th birthday. I'll check it out. So Facebook died. I don't know. I think we're streaming. I'm showing I'm streaming. But anyway, that's an interesting fact. Every inch of the conal U.S. has had a tropical storm watch warning, hurricane watch warning from tip of Texas to tip of Maine, except Florida, West Coast. Somebody asked me, do I think the season's over? No, I don't. I think November we can still have a surprise storm come up from the Western Caribbean. The water's still hot. So we're waiting on Levi's models to get updated. They'll take a little time, but so here's the cone. Here you go. Look at that hurricane in the middle Gulf. The discussion showing this. Now here's the timestamps. This is very important. Look, I get a lot of people worried about the weekend. Look, Thursday all the way up here. Friday off the coast. So it's not going to linger. It's not going to ruin Halloween. It's going to be a midweek landfall. Been talking about that a lot. So that's been pretty obvious. A little bit of weakening here. on approach. Landfall looks like Wednesday midday-ish. And we could have a hurricane off the tip of the Yucatan. So Yucatan definitely watching first. And we're going to see what happens here. So let's go to the discussion. I haven't even read it yet. The NHC discussion. Talking about... let's see what they say. Let's see. Tropical depression. Is it moving much? Might be drifting. Let's see. So the track is a little west of model consensus right now. So they're letting you know that they're a tick west than the average of models. Let's see. So they're letting you know strong. Don't get caught up on a weakening system. Strong tropical storm can still produce significant storm surge, rainfall, wind. Residents should monitor across the Gulf. So they're showing 75 mile an hour peak down to 65 for landfall. So that's what we got. So that's that. Rainfall map just got posted. Now this is interesting, right? Our system's going to be well off to the west, but look at this rain. It's a big, broad system. So unfortunately, these rain impacts are still there for the southern tip of Florida. And this is through... this is 3-day rain. This is Saturday. This is through Tuesday. So your 3-day rains from Tuesday up till Tuesday. So it's now till Tuesday. We could have pockets of 6 to 10 inches across southern parts of the Keys. So that's pretty significant. Something to watch, especially in South Florida. So they're big rain event for South Florida. They just updated that. And let's see what else they might have updated. Nothing yet. All right. And there's Tropical Tidbits. His site just updated. So here's the latest Tropical Tidbits spaghetti models. Same theme. Panhandle, Louisiana. With a turn. High pressure. Blocks around it. Spins it around. Front coming down. Pretty confident. There is some shear in the Gulf that's going to help keep it in check. Intensity models are showing a couple of them in the hurricane strength. Nothing into Category 2, though. Good news. So we'll see. I think a hurricane is definitely not out of the question for the upper Gulf, which is something we need to watch. Timing, again, look at this. 2 a.m. Monday. Very, very little movement. 2 a.m. Monday, still right here. So... it all depends what it can do right now. That's the most important thing I can tell you from experience. Whatever it does here will determine how strong it's going to be up here. Because we're going to get a little bit of weakening. It's the same thing we talked about with Delta. If it's a 120 mile an hour hurricane approaching land and it weakens to 100, it's still a 100 mile an hour hurricane. If this is 95 in the Gulf, it could weaken down to 85 and still be a hurricane. So whatever it does here in the next day, we're going to watch it. And some of these, latest satellite imagery are showing, quite a bit of spinach, quite a bit of bubbling going on near center right here. So it's definitely getting that look. It's starting to rotate. Pressures are dropping. And we're getting a big burst here. Just southwest Cayman Islands. And that is probably where center is. Yes. This is center. So that's exactly where center is. That last little blow up is right where center is at. So that's nighttime. We'll start seeing little lightning popping up here, and that's exactly what we'll see with a strengthening system. So whatever it does in the next 24 hours will be really dependent on what it does out in the middle Gulf. So, but anyway, so if I come to Timothy Weaver, if I come to the Panhandle, I got to bring beer. Well, so NAC always starts out conservative. So far we haven't seen any models showing anything too severe. Our trusty HMON and HWARF, however, is showing a little bit stronger system, and they have been very well this season. So that's why we have to watch this thing in the short term. Let's look at that on Tropical Tidbits. So, my favorite model of the year so far, for far as intensity goes, has been The H-Wharf. The 12Z H-Wharf shows a strengthening system over Cuba, 993, 983. It gets it down to 977. And it brings it up around 995, 991 to the tip of the Florida Panhandle. All right, this is Wednesday night, overnight. Wednesday night. So 991 borderline could be a hurricane. 991 isn't too awfully bad as far as wind speed goes, but it is a 980 here. 980 could be a decent little hurricane. So it does expect a little weakening, kind of what we saw, and there's going to be a front coming down too. You got to remember, we get a front coming down, we're going to have a lot of shear, and that'll start blowing all of our convection off to the east. So center could be here, but again, as we've seen all year, a lot of the action can be well east because we're going to be having a front coming down, which is going to introduce some shear. So if you're on the east side of the center, just like we saw with Marco Polo, we need to watch. And then H-Mon's a little more aggressive. H-Mon, the sister of the H-Wharf, actually shows it down to about 970, keeps it 977 on approach to the Panhandle. And a 977 could be a hurricane. You know, it's all going to depend what it does. So 977 technically, that could be a 2. According to this. This is the old Saffir-Simpson scale. So I'm not calling it to be a 2. I'm just saying. Anything in 980, 990, it should still be a category 1. So just keep that note. 977 could be a 2. That's the H-Mon. So it does weaken it a tick. Well, it didn't. It still kept at 976. So we'll watch that. The latest H-Wharf was the first one. This is the H-Mon. Now we're going to do, it's not even on here yet, 2199. So they haven't even updated that. Does CMC go there yet? Nope, not yet. So it'll take a little time for these models to update. The latest Euro has picked up a little bit more intensity, however. Euro has been jumping all on board on this one pretty quick. So the latest Euro keeps it tropical storm range. It's kind of hard to see here, but you can draw a line. It pretty much goes from here to here, so kind of, you know, middle Louisiana on that. And our trusty icon, which has been pretty good this season, is showing a little more Yucatan impact, 993, and it strengthens it to 988, 984, 984, 985. And it takes it right up to the tip of Florida Panhandle into Alabama as a 985, so that could be a hurricane. So the icon's done very well this year. So bottom line is this. Upper Gulf is very consistent, modeling anywhere from an upper end tropical storm to lower end hurricane, and the H-Mon even suggesting a little stronger category 1 hurricane. So that's just kind of what we're watching. You know, all the models are doing this Yucatan pass and then a turn. That's why the cone is pretty confident. We got a midweek front coming down, and that's going to push it up and get it on out of here by the weekend. Weekend will be nice. So there's high confidence. GFS parallel 988, 988 on landfall 991. So it's borderline hurricane, tip of Panhandle. So you get the theme here: middle Louisiana to middle Panhandle. Hey Dan, there's no name yet. It'll be Zeta. What's up, Whitney? The Hurricane Magnet. What's up, Bobby Enos? One to last, hurrah! I don't know about that. I have a feeling we're going to get one in November. I just have that feeling. We actually have still a lot of hot water down there. I think the global hazards map still showing this for the 28th through the November 3rd. So they're even saying we could still have a little spot to watch going into November. Nothing official on that. We can actually look long term real quick just for fun. Poops and giggles, as I say. Here's the latest GFS right into Louisiana, kind of a weaker system, but look at that. So there is a little, here you go, November 2nd. So models have been all over this first part of November down here. Something to watch. But there we go. Look at that. Even the Euro here. Look at that. Ooh. Even the Euro showing 10 days out. Low pressure down here, November 3rd. November 3rd. So look. So here's November 3rd GFS. November 3rd Euro. And CMC not really doing it. So we got 2 out of 3 for November 3rd. So ain't over till it's over. Till you hear the girl singing. And then the GFS parallel. A little bit. So anyway. So that's that. So website's updated. Let's see. There's that. Let's leave that up there and we'll chit chat a little bit. No Thanksgiving storms. No, we need to be watching planes, trains, and automobiles, putting our hands in between pillows. Hey, Jane. Oh, yeah, the Space Locks. Cool. Bobby's birthday is November 2nd. Whitney, I know, man. November 2nd. You know, look, the water's still hot. We're in a La Nina setup. Drinking my Bang. I've been... So the cool thing is when you have a garage fridge and you start combining drinks and throwing away bottles. It's the best thing ever. And then I found a Bang today. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drink the Bang. I gotta save my Mountain Dew. Ashley, I gotta save my Mountain Dews for Ashley. So I drank the Bang, and it's pretty damn potent. Oh, it says it right here. Potent. Look at that. Potent brain and body fuel. It's very potent. Justin, your 7th time in the cone. That means you're in Louisiana. The upper Gulf. Look at this. Like I said, every inch of conal U.S. has had a warning or watch except for the west coast of Florida. That is the most crazy. So when you live here in Tampa, where I live, everybody's like, "Oh my God, you're in the hurricane capital of the world." Well, guess what? We didn't have a tropical storm watch or warning this year. So far. Hey, Terry, you missed all the fun. I've updated the website, the app. I got to do a push notification. Let me do my push notification. So I'm going to have to work. Dennis Phillips used to do this. He would go behind the scenes and let's see. So we got TD28 forms in the Caribbean. Now, if you got my app, you're going to get this. This is so cool. So tell me how long it takes for you to get this push notification. Expected to be Zeta. I don't want to scare people. I'm just going to say Zeta in the middle Gulf in a couple days. TD28 forms of the Caribbean expected to be Zeta in the middle Gulf in a couple days. All right, so I'm going to push it. All right, there you go. So, all right, anything else? Let's see. So, there's very little speculation right now. Let me go to my app and make sure everything works on my app. I think it works on my app. What does Shelly have to say? Oh, she says I'm fine. Okay. So the app is good. Yep. Energy track. There it is. So the app's good. Everything's on the app. All right. So what are we looking at? All right. So we're looking at a current situation where there's a lot of shear in the Gulf ahead. There's a lot of shear. Boom. It's in a little pocket right now of low shear. So some of this shear is expected to disappear. We got a front coming down. So it doesn't necessarily have the best environment ahead as far as intensification goes. However, the NHC is showing it becoming a hurricane in a couple days right here. Let's see here. Let me pull it up. Right here. So we are expected to see a hurricane 2 p.m. Tuesday and then a little bit of weakening on approach. But look how fast it's going. This is a classic getting engulfed by an approaching front. This thing is going to zoom on out of here from Wednesday to Thursday. Look at that. You could sleep right through it. You might not even know it's coming. So fast moving, not a big rain event. Just hopefully a minimal tropical storm that doesn't bring a lot of action. But we'll see. We have to watch this thing. Look at this rain line. This is pretty wild. Check this out. So we got a front boundary. This is pretty stormy, by the way. I know Louisiana had some pretty good lightning the other day. Look at that. There's a pretty good little storm. Look at that. That's current radar going through Panama City up through Georgia. That's a frontal boundary. Where is that? Right here. Kind of frontal boundary. Right here. So there you go. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. There's a little frontal boundary coming through. Pretty nasty. South Florida nasty again. Look at that, more rains from down south. Don't you just love it? These are actually all tied to this circulation down here. So anyway, shear is your friend, Marty. Correct. The more shear you have, the more chance that this cannot stack. Here's what the beer looks like, by the way. They totally sold out to all their distributors, so you better call around and get it. It's in the stores. It's not sold out to the public. It's just sold out to the distributor. There was so much demand for it that it's going to be tough to get. But the good news is this. Look, listen. In about 2 months, we'll have another batch of maybe collectible. We're doing a theme. I think we're going to change the theme every couple months. Still be Hurricane Hunter. Still be the dogs. But do like a winter themed IPA. I want to go storm chasing. So 2020 sucks. Something, Sandy, for many people. Yes. What's up, Thomas? How's it going? Katie Haley's tired. Yes. Danielle, we're tired. The Rays are on tonight. Hopefully we can tie the series up 2-2. Total bunch of rain in South Florida is crazy. The South Florida rains is relentless. You got more coming. Here's the Panhandle rains. Look at that. That's a pretty hefty little line, actually, man. Look at that. And then we got the South Florida rains. Look at that. Florida's getting attacked. You're getting attacked from the north, and you're getting attacked from future Zeta. All these rains are going to start coming in the next couple of days. So, that's just a front. No cold weather for you. Sorry. So anyway, yeah. So hopefully it's nothing big. Hopefully this thing doesn't blow up. You know, it's around a lot of shear right now. I kept saying this is the only opportunity it's going to have is the next 24 hours. So whatever it does, that's not the right storm. That's Epsilon. Whatever it does in the next 24 hours, we'll have to see. It's definitely got circulation. It's definitely got some bubbling convection by the center. So we'll just have to see. Hurricane hunters aren't finding anything too elaborate down there. Very weak winds. That's good news. So there's the hurricane hunters. They're flying around right now. This is Tropical Tidbits. You can follow them. I got a link on my page. So if you click on that, it goes to Tropical Tidbits page. And they're not finding anything too awfully strong right now. So even though it might look big, bad, and juicy, it's still not that organized as far as winds go. They take time. And the more time that it takes to get going, the less threat we're going to have as far as anything too strong in the Gulf of Mexico. So that's it. I don't know. Pretty cut and dry. We talked about this freaking 14 days ago. Talked about this spot to watch. And here it is. The models did amazing predicting low pressure. The question now is whatever happens to it, right? So, hey, see you, Sonia. Yeah, I'm not going to hang around too much. Got the important stuff done. Website's done. Epsilon's going to bring some stormy weather to Ireland and England. This is 2 a.m. Tuesday. Could be, big, wide subtropical system, so we could have some nasty weather for Ireland and the UK Tuesday, Wednesday as this spins around. Epsilon, maybe clipping Newfoundland tonight. MJO cycle here, still conductive for the next couple weeks. Green is positive, so we're still in an enhanced stage of that. That'll help ignite thunderstorms. Shear overall is a little bit low, not currently because the jet stream's kind of got a little double dip right now. A little double dippage. All right, what else is going on? All right, so everything's good. Let's see. Models S, you know what, this year. The only thing the models did correctly, and the Euro kind of hinted it, the Euro predicted that we were going to see 2 lobs of energy. The main storm was supposed to form and go off this way. Well, the high pressure, like I said, the high pressures are hard to predict. Well, this came out of nowhere. This kind of built because of Epsilon. Remember we always said, it always seems like when you have a system off here, you get a natural high pressure begins to build between 2 systems. And if you recall, if that happens, it kind of kicks a system over, and that's kind of what happened. So I think it's more the same energy. Instead of this, it's the high pressure is building and kicking it around it. So they kind of did right. They got the low pressure system right. They didn't predict the high pressure system, and the confidence is pretty strong for that. So we could be looking at tropical storm Zeta soon and hurricane Zeta in a couple days. So interesting, cool. Anyways, let's see. So that's it. Any questions? Don, your account is blocked. That ain't good. Well, I can fix that right now. Sometimes I get a different email, and I should probably do this over here. Let's see. Julio. Let's see. I'll look it up. Let's see. How can I do that? I'll look it up. Anyway. Hey, no, Tammy. It's all good. I enjoy it. Oh, got it. Well, everybody's accounts are blocked. What's up with that? You need to email me. I can fix it. Sometimes if you signed up with a different email or your PayPal email is different, I have to authorize a different email. So just email me, and I will unblock it. It doesn't happen very often. So anyway. So that's it. So we got a little bit to watch. Mark Sudath here, Hurricane Track, saying don't focus if it's a hurricane or not. Strong tropical storms can still produce a significant storm surge, rainfall, and wind impacts. And they sometimes hint whether or not they think the intensity is, let's see, depression. Sometimes they note if there's uncertainty, but they're not really. So it just says a combination of cooler shelf and increasing shear will likely weaken the system before it reaches the coast. So pressure is only 1,005. That's not too low. So it's definitely not a very organizing system right now. 1,005 millibar. So we have to watch. Big rainfall right now. It says 12 inches of rain possible through the. Wow, look at that. It says storm totals of 4 to 8 with local amounts of 12 inches possible through Wednesday, all the way into Florida. Big rainmaker. So anyway, all right, cool beans. So we will keep monitoring it. The website's updated, apps updated, all the spaghetti models are updated, ensembles are updated on Weather Nerds. Here's the Euro ensembles showing you that yellow is a little stronger. So the European mean is right smack dab through the middle of Louisiana. We can see the latest we can look at the 18Z. The latest 18Z Euro. Let's take a look. See what it shows as far as intensity goes. Last one only showed 998. This one's showing 995. So still middle Louisiana. So latest Euro 995 Wednesday evening, Wednesday night 995. A 995 storm technically could be possible category 1. More than likely higher tropical storm. So the 18Z models will be coming out soon enough. So we'll start to really see. I pay attention to the HWARF and the HMON. They seem to be very well with intensity this year. So a little bit to watch. So anyway, so here we go again, Shelly. Yep. Thank you, Shanny. Thank all you guys. Listen, I always lose people. We hit 1 million, but as it happens, people start unfollowing because they don't want, they're only in it for weather, which is great. They don't want to see my drunk donkey pictures. And by the way, if you take a picture drinking your Hurricane Hunter, and listen, ABC ships. Just saying, if you're trying to get some, they ship. So find out about that. You can always have it shipped. And they have a beer tracker on their website. Let's take a look at that, by the way. Let's go to Big Storm. Maybe I'll talk the girls into going to the Big Storm tonight. So we got a storm tracker. So you can click. This is going to take about a week to update. Now realize they just started shipping it, so it's not like it's. They still about a week away from everybody getting it. So they haven't updated that yet. So they're gonna have it all the way across the state, all the way up down to Miami, possibly all the way up. So be patient. These are not all ABCs, by the way. They got other places they're gonna sell it to. So just click on their little storm tracker link. They'll ship it. But by the way, all right. So getting back to that. So we have a Hurricane Hunter IPA page, and let's see if I can find it. So make sure you like it. It's going to be fun. Here it is, Hurricane Hunter. It's Hurricane Hunter IPA. That's the name of the page. You could submit your photos of you drinking Hurricane Hunter IPA. And Shelly made a Google map. We had our first picture last night. Joe Curtis gave it a 4 out of 5, and this is like his 400 and plus beer review. He's a beer reviewer guy. So that was cool. So take a picture. Shelly will put you on the map. And there you go. We even got it about apps and taps. So anyway, it'll be fun. So anyway, all right. So that's that. We got everything updated. Things are good. Make sure you check out the website. Make sure you click on our supporters. Thank them, support them, and we appreciate that. So, anyway, I don't know if you can ship out of state. You're gonna have to call Cletus Snowman. You're gonna have to call this guy. You're gonna have to call Cletus. You know who Cletus is? Cletus will ship your Coors IPA across state line. You some bitches. I love that movie. You do, Sandy. We'll email it. Shelly, everybody email Shelly tonight. We got an email and everything on there. It's on the page. Make sure you like it. Smokey the Bandit. Have you ever watched Smokey the Bandit G-rated where they don't cuss? How stupid it sounds? The best part of it is when he cusses. That's the best part. That's another one of the movies that you can stop at. And then what the hell were they thinking with number 2 and 3, right? You go from the best movie in the world to part 2. Hey, Amy, yeah, it's slowly organizing. It's Tropical Depression 28 now. The NHC's got all their maps and stuff. So there it is. Here's the latest. We have a cone. We have hurricane hunters out there. We have official people in the track. So no watches and warnings yet because it's still a few days away. But we'll have watches and warnings for the upper Gulf Coast again midweek. Katie, I like that idea. Go to Hurricane Hunters page, man. We're gonna get 1,000 people on there. So they made. Listen, they made, I don't know, 150 barrels or something. I don't know. It's like 30,000 cans. There's like 30, 40, 50,000 cans out there somewhere, okay? There's no way you can give my loins. You tick turd. But the whole idea is to make this a fun thing. We're going to do a meet and greet, I think at the Seminole, maybe, ABC, middle November. And they'll have it there. But this is going to be fast mover. No Halloween ruin. Cold weather. I don't think it's going to make it to the peninsula of Florida. It looks like everybody else might have a cool Halloween night. We'll take a look here. The 18Z is running now. Let's take a look here. So here is a little cooler. Look at that. Not as bad. 80 for a high. So it could hit the 60s across Central Florida. Everybody else is going to be, this is Halloween night. 50s for Gainesville North. So everybody's enjoying Halloween night except for Middle Florida South. But look, we could have 60s now. That's I haven't looked in a while. CMC's saying 61. Oh my God. So they are saying the front's coming. Look at that. We could have Halloween here in the 60s in Florida and Tampa. It's a freaking miracle. What the hell, man? I haven't looked in a while. That's like so exciting. Look at that. 60. So the front might inch its way down. Hope that doesn't mean rain. All right, here's the rain though. Yep, look at that. Still on tap for Saturday night, possibly. Oh, I don't know. I see all the models are having to go through now. So here's Halloween morning. It looks like it could escape Florida Halloween night. Look at that. Here's Halloween night. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Almost everybody can trick or treat. That is good news. Maybe some lingering rains in South Florida. So that's still the only spot to watch. But the front looks like it's making its way. So I'm getting wood. I'm getting my fire pit. I'm taking out my wood. The cold front might make its way. Maybe. So anyway. Sweater weather. Yep. Bring out the coats. Steph, if you ask them politely, they will. They were only going to make 30 barrels, apparently. And you guys rock, so. So we're thinking the next can design, we're going to do something with our Storm Chaser, with Hunter, driving like the Jeep. It's not a Jeep, it's the Storm Chaser. And I want to go to Gatlinburg like we do every year. We chase snow in the mountains, and all you guys come along, and we're going to do a cool little winter theme. So I'm thinking if we do a new one in January, February, we have a cool winter themed. They're thinking like a white IPA, hint. And we'll have a winter theme, and then we'll come back with a 2021 official start of the hurricane season that will be everywhere, meet and greets. So it'll be fun. Anyway, all right. So lots to watch. Here's the Euro. The GFS ensemble is about the same. These are fresh off the weather nerves. The confidence is pretty high. High pressure over Florida. Boom, boom. And there you go. So very high confidence. I guess the only question is going to be how strong can this thing get? That's the only question. Because we know the path. As I'm getting texts galore. What is my mom texting me? Oh, she's wanting to know game times. Mom. Alright, peace out. So that's cool. Hey, I'll show you a picture. Let me open it up. I had to brag about my mom. She emailed me my picture. So, my mom is... I got a lot of emails here. What the heck? Here we go. This is cool. So here's my mom and dad's mantle. Check this out. So my mom's 80 years old. And when I moved out at the ripe old age of 26, she kept the tradition alive by doing a mantle. Look at that. So she did it early because we have family coming down. She wanted to get it done. So she does a mantle theme. Look at that. And it all lights up. Isn't that cool? She did so good. And then my dad, 83 years old, still kicking, replaced his fireplace. They had a real fireplace and they had a lot of problems. It would have been like 10 grand to fix it. So they put an electric fireplace in and it fit. He made it fit. He made it look good. He repainted it. It looks professional. Remote control. And then, so there they go, man. They got that cool classic hearth. And then he's got his like 1800s gun up here from the Wild Wild West days. I guess I'll get one day. This pot apparently is worth a lot of money. It's a cast iron pot from the 1800s. So, but that's pretty cool. My mom emailed me, so I had to share that for mom. Mom's still kicking. So, yeah, my dad still drives a Mustang. Can you believe it? And he did drink kind of heavily. So I hope I'm blessed with a good liver. All right. So anyways, listen. Oh, I've been live 2 hours? I don't think so. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, Mom's mantle. Isn't that crazy? She kept it going. She's on her 9 lives, man. She got COPD. So her and my dad started smoking at like 12 years old. Can you believe that? Back when it was like, I guess, popular, 3-4 packs a day, and then she had to stop, obviously, like 5 years ago. Somehow she's still going. They came to watch softball today. Can you believe it? Hey, Jennifer, they're at some already. We've already had people posting pictures. So that's pretty cool. All right. So, yeah. All right. You guys are great. All right. So here's the deal. We're just going to watch this thing evolve. The hurricane hunters are out there right now. We really don't know how strong it's going to get. Officially, it's supposed to get to be about 75 miles an hour somewhere here, 72 hours. That's Tuesday-ish. So it could be a hurricane right here, but we could see weakening here. That's the question. How much will it weaken? Again, however strong it is here determines what it's going to be here. Track is pretty locked in. High pressure seems pretty confident. So we're looking anywhere from middle Panhandle to middle Louisiana. And it's going to be fast mover. Long gone by the weekend. Just time for trick-or-treaters. So anyway, you guys are great. Thank you so much for your support. All the supporters, all the YouTube supporters, all the people buying shirts. Christmas time's coming to buy a shirt. Oh, yeah, you know what? There is a discount, by the way. I got to put that. I'm going to put that up right now. So there is a 10% discount for a day. I think it's due tomorrow. There's our Storm Chaser shirt, by the way. Isn't that cool looking? That's a cool logo. There's our official donkey driving the Storm Chaser. Look, you can get a sweater. If you want, you can get a sweater weather. Look at that. Sweater weather. It's only $25. Pretty good. I only make a few bucks on these things, but pays for my beer. The hoodies are popular. Look at that. So anyway, cool. All right, so we might be tomorrow for sure. Monday for sure, 100%. Monday. So next week we'll be busy for sure. So we'll be on every day next Monday. Big thanks again to ABC and all our great supporters. Remember, let's see. So we're going to announce. So the Furman, I don't know if they've announced the winner. We're going to find that one out. We'll be doing more with liquid glass coming up. Don't forget, if you're refinancing or remortgaging, check out our friends at Streamline Florida. Mention Mike's. They'll hook you right up. Located here in Florida since 2005. Great people. Pack outs. Don't forget them. If you ever get any flooding issues, they'll come in. They'll take care of all your personal belongings. They'll pack them. They'll take them away. They'll bring them back. Hopefully we don't have any flooding anytime soon. Check out Furman Generators. Great company. I saw some videos with their how quiet their inverters are. So, and of course our YouTube side here. Let's take a look. Make sure we're still on YouTube. Yes, we got 72 watching. So, and it's brought to you by Tammy and the crew from One Source Restoration. They go into the storm and assess damages instantly. So there they are there too. So anyway, all right, you guys have a great Saturday night. We're going to go Rays. We're going to drink. Hopefully I make it to 9 innings. If not, I'll have to wake up and Google it. So we will see you guys